Have you visited that facility yet? I'm not sure how much it's been open to the public, or what do you know about it?
I have been. I got a tour of it. I forget it. A month ago or so. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. I mean, U.S. Bank was insane, but this is it's almost equal. It's like, geez, money can really do some awesome things. Make a stupid statement. No, it's just the purpose. Every offensive line, defense line has their own room.
Okay.
I was in the theater seating where my wife tried to sit and put her feet on the floor and she couldn't reach the floor. Now, granted, my wife was 5'2" or 3, so I mean she's shorter, but I mean those seats are. So they have their meetings in there, and that's when K-Fan will do their shows in there. So that's really insanely cool. The practice field, we went out in there and we were on the field, and security guards, we didn't realize we were supposed to be on there. We were probably 20 people, and they said, get off, the players ain't been on yet. So we got off. We didn't get arrested. We just were, minding our own business, but felt kind of embarrassed. But, I got to be on the field before the players.
Almost be like in the old Roman days of send the lions out, so you guys would be out there on the field and have the offense and defensive linemen go charging out there after you.
Yeah. It's the scoreboard for a practice facility. I've never seen another one in my life. I can't really compare it, but it's just so cool.
Well, NFL is big bucks and gets bigger bucks all the time, and you got to keep up with the technology. So the Vikings do what they have to do. What stands out about the April draft?
I thought we did real well. Mike Hughes, the first round pick. Every year I get considered for poor Marcus Sherrills because this young man is supposed to be real good punt returner, kick return specialist, and that's what Marcus does. So another year for Marcus to fight his way in, and I think he's going to do it again, but that poor kid just can't catch a break. But as far as athletic, I've seen some video, and that guy, with Zimmer and coaching, I think they'll mold him into a real nice defensive back.
Okay.
The other guys, as a tight end, from I can't remember the college of Michigan, but seems like he's a big kid, defensive lineman out of Ohio State.
Minnesota Vikings getting so close to the Super Bowl a season ago, and they bring back a lot, but there's also some things that are different. The quarterback, for instance, Mr. Cousins is the man now, and how is that all going to shake down, do you believe?
Well, in Washington, what he had 3-4 years in a row and 4,000 yards passing, and he had not a very good offensive line, so hopefully our guys can step up for him and see because he's got a nice touch on his ball, and with Diggs and Thielen and Rudolph, they're going to be salivating to have a quarterback that can just sing it like that. I mean, yes, Case Keenum was a gunslinger, but I think Cousins, his stats are going to be, well, we got to have time yet, but I like what I'm seeing and reading.
Dalvin Cook, is he going to be the main guy at running back?
That's what I foresee. I mean, obviously he's got to come back. He's training and all. He's got to make sure he's giving the okay. Latavius Murray will be a real nice 1-2 punch. Losing Jerick McKinnon to the 49ers, that hurts, but NFL, it's not for long.
The defense for the team, is it going to be the same, better, or slip a little bit? How about the defensive carryover personnel-wise from last year and what you foresee for the Minnesota defense?
I think it's going to be just as good, if not better. And again, some of the off-season signings, the Kendricks extension, we got Linval tied up for a while. So it's really neat. The only one I'm kind of weirded about is Anthony Barr, how they've not extended him yet. So I'm kind of wondering what the storyline for him will be. But as far as the other signings, man, kudos to the Vikings for getting the guys signed for 3 to 5 years.
At training camp, what are the biggest things to be watching for from training camp when it comes to questions the Vikings have, or what the big story could be at training camp this year, do you think?
Well, one of the biggest storylines, and people may not think it's a big storyline, but I do, is the kicker.
Okay.
Kai Forbath, and then they drafted a kicker. They even moved up to take him, and I just can't believe they're going to cut a kid they traded up to draft. That'd be shocking, but, I mean, who knows? That'll be a big storyline. And Marcus Sherrills, like I said earlier, can he hold on again? The rookies, there'll be storylines. I love watching the rookies, how they, you go up against Everson Griffin, that tackle we got. Going against Everson Griffin, that'll be a real rude awakening for the young man, but it's a good awakening because college is different than the pros, obviously.
Is there a little bit more to the ticketing process? I think in Mankato you could just roll over there and find a place to stand. Is it a little different in Eagan?
people are concerned, because I've won online, I got my tickets, and everybody's allowed up to 4 tickets. But, and people that do have to pay, no, you don't have to pay, but there are some seats that are charging $20 for it. I'm not quite sure the extent of that, but there's tickets involved. I think they want to corral the numbers of people coming, especially the first year. I gotta assume it's going to be a madhouse up there.